Riyad freaking Mahrez, man. Riyad Mahrez. This was our game to win. We had this, man. Big 3 points in the bag. We're still on top of the league table on goal difference. Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City all have 20 points in 8 games. Awesome stuff. Arsenal, 18 points. Wow. Will we have a title race on our hands, man? But Liverpool versus Manchester City for their first meeting this season, it ends in a stalemate. 0-0. Both teams only had 2 shots on target, with City missing a penalty. Riyad fucking Mahrez, man. Why didn't you let Gabriel Jesus take the damn thing? Mahrez has missed 5 of his last 8 Premier League penalties. Like, who is the statistician in Manchester City's club? Like, come on. You should have known this. I have seen Mahrez scuff up a few penalties in the past as well. He even missed it last season when I think Leicester met City and they had a penalty shootout. Let your center forward take the freaking penalty, man. That was the turning point of the game right there. Liverpool should have dropped 3 points, man. This is a team who has been spanking us for the last 4 meetings. 2 in the Champions League, 1 in the league, and in preseason. They have beaten us. This was our chance for redemption against Liverpool, and we messed up, man. Riyad Mahrez, man. I have to rant about it because, come on. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, just put it to one side goal, man. I'm not going to hold it against you for a long time, though. Still my boy, still my player, but you have to score those goals. You got to score them. Yeah, for Liverpool, Klopp, you know, went in with Alisson, Gomez, Lovren, Van Dijk, and Robertson in the back. They had Henderson, Milner, who had to go off early. Naby Keita came on. We had Wijnaldum, Mane, Firmino, Salah up top. Salah, man, not the same striker from last season. I don't know what has got into him, but it's something psychological, and he needs to get over it if Liverpool is to do anything great this season. For Manchester City, Pep Guardiola went in with Ederson, Kyle Walker, Laporte, and Stones in the centre-back positions, and we had Benjamin Mendy coming back. Pretty speedy backline right there to, you know, deal with Liverpool's front 3, and it worked. Fernandinho in the middle of the field with Bernardo and David Silva. Sterling, who had an okay game, you know, against Liverpool. He's always gonna, you know, struggle psychologically. Boos from the crowd and all of that. And then we had Mahrez and Sergio Aguero, who has now gone 10 games scoreless at Anfield. Like, could you guys freaking believe that? You know, Jurgen Klopp has won 8 out of 14 meetings versus Pep Guardiola. Awesome stuff. Awesome. And I bet a few of those have ended in draws as well. And the last time Manchester City has beaten Liverpool at Anfield was in 2003. So, history working in Liverpool's favor again. Remember the last time Manchester City went to Anfield, it was a 4-3 in the league, and then it was a what? I think it was a 3-0 or 3-1. I think it was a 3-0 in the Champions League. But, you know, there was a few penalty shouts in this game. There was one from Sergio Aguero, and then there was one actually for Liverpool, but none of them were given. As I said earlier, James Milner, he picked up an injury. He had to get subbed off. Former Manchester City player. Naby Keita came on. 1 second. Pardon me there. The 2 teams went into the halftime break locked 0-0. As we all know, the game ended in a 0-0 draw. You know, Mahrez, he had a beautiful chance to put City 1 up in the 60th minute as well, and he put it wide. We had Sergio Aguero going off. Jesus came on. We had Sterling going off. We had Sane coming on, you know, who did pretty good in his short little cameo. We had Sturridge also coming on for Firmino, and The game was pretty, you know, it was end-to-end stuff. It was frenetic stuff between these two top teams in the Premier League. I actually predicted a 3-2 win for Manchester City. I expected goals. But the thing is, City actually handled Liverpool's high press really, really well. They did not try to go at Liverpool early on in the game because, you know, that could have proved detrimental for us, because remember what happened in the last few times we met them. We tried to play our game. They played our game against us and just spanked us. So this time, we just chose to just hold off until, you know, a little later in the game when, you know, Leroy Sané going on the attack, brought down by Van Dijk, Martin Atkinson, the referee, who I think handled the game okay. You know, it was a satisfactory refereeing performance by him, and he pointed to the spot for the penalty. And at that moment, I was like, yes, 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 yes. Victory is ours. It's fucking ours. Finally, we're going to get to beat Liverpool. No, no. It's not the day. Not the day. We could have been 2 points ahead of Chelsea. Could have been 3 points ahead of Liverpool. But now we're still level. I actually think that Mahrez was probably the designated penalty taker when Aguero left the field, because Gabriel Jesus was going to take the penalty, and word came in that Mahrez should take it. Gabriel Jesus didn't look too pleased about that, but he didn't fuss, he didn't fight. Mahrez stepped up and put it 2 rows up. But you know what? We now know that Mahrez won't be taking penalties from now on. We know that. We know that. Should have been a 3-point in the bag. Should have been 3 points. But in the end, both teams cancel each other out. 50-50 game. Equal possession. Equal amount of shots on goal. It was just, you know, stalemate. Cancel each other out, basically. Liverpool, I think, are now winless in the last 4 matches. 2 games versus Chelsea, Champions League match versus Napoli, and now against Manchester City. So they're having a bad run of form. We could call it that, because it's Liverpool. They have been gung-ho for the past, you know, season and a half. Manchester City, I know Pep Guardiola is happy with this result. Even though, you know, the penalty was missed, 1 point, I am actually happy with this result. It's way better than a freaking loss. I couldn't deal with the Liverpool fans at work. I can't deal with them. They didn't even need to say nothing to me. If they see me, they would have just been smiling. Smiling. Actions speak louder than words. But all in all, it was an exciting 0-0 draw. We don't get a lot of those, but still, it was a really good game. It was a really freaking good game, man. It was end-to-end stuff from start to finish. And if only we could see more football matches like this. But in the earlier fixture, Arsenal dismantled Fulham 5-1. And Chelsea spanked Southampton 3-0. We had Hazard scoring. I think Barkley scored. And Morata scoring again. So awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. For Arsenal, I really like what's going on with them under Unai Emery. Aubameyang scoring a brace. Lacazette scoring a brace. You have Aubameyang and Lacazette on the field at the same time. They bound to wreak havoc on any team. So I'm really like how the Premier League is setting up. I watched a few enjoyable matches this weekend. The Manchester United versus Newcastle game was astonishing. You know, we had Newcastle going 2-0 up, and then Man United coming back to win that game 3-0. It was awesome stuff by Mourinho and his boys, man. Mourinho hanging on to his job by a thread, a freaking thread. And they just rallied, came back, you know, a historic comeback. Something like a Belgium versus Japan at the 2018 World Cup. It was that good. It was good. It was good. It was good. Hats off to them again. Even though they are my rivals, hats off to them. But guys, man, that's all I have for now. You know, not much more to say about the game. All the players, I think, did satisfactory for both Liverpool and Manchester City. But I'm really looking forward for round 2. I'm looking forward for round 2. FA Cup, maybe. That would be awesome. Champions League again. That would be awesome. But anytime Liverpool and City meet, you know, it promises excitement. But guys, what I want you to do, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, how you feel about the match. And if you're new around here, consider hitting the subscribe button. If you're not new, thank you very much for coming back to checking out another one of my videos, man. I really appreciate the support. I put in a lot of work on this channel, and only because you guys keep coming back and back and back for more that I continue doing this. Gotta keep it 100% real. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Mahrez, man. But guys, until the international matches, peace out.